Hey guys, what's up? It is Reina, and today is the very first day of 12 days of Vlogmas slash Christmas. I decided not to do the full 25 days of Christmas slash Vlogmas and whatnot just because I know that I wouldn't be able to keep up with it, and it would end up being the amount of days that I'm doing. I'm only doing 12. So that is what's going on. This video is going to be pertaining to cheerleading, tumbling blocks, etc, etc. So recently I went to a cheer competition that was in my hometown. The venue is only about 10 minutes away. So I went to support my old teammates, and like it just made me realize how much I missed it. And in the summer when choreography was going on, my coach had asked me if I wanted to, like, if I would be able to step in for a girl who was like, she wasn't able to make it to choreography, and I was like, sure. And everyone was just like, so Reina, when are you going to join the team, or you should join the team, and all this stuff. And like my heart just wasn't all the way in it, and I didn't want to join the team and only put 50% of me into it if I couldn't give my all for my teammates. So it's just like, I don't want to do that to you guys. So fast forward to the competition, you know, and I just realized how much I missed it. I got to go backstage with them, and I was just like, damn, like, shit, I miss it. So I texted my coach up, and I was like, if you guys have a spot open, or if you guys need an alternate, anything, I am 100% willing to dedicate my time to this if you guys need me, or if you guys will have me. Because I knew that I had already had a chance at the beginning of the summer, like there was a spot for me, and I didn't take it, and that's all on me. So it's like, I don't even care if I'm an alternate, like I want to work as a team with people that I love and everything. I just miss that, like, that environment, just working hard with other people rather than just like being solo and doing my own thing. My coach told me to just come in to see like how I was doing with my skills, and I had been going to tumbling once a week, and I got my full back. This team is a level 5 team. They're in the new division, extra small, because we do not have a lot of talent to pick from here in Springfield. Went in for like 2 practices, and then the next practice they're like, okay, we're gonna throw you into the routine. I was like, oh. And it was just very sudden because the competition that was coming up was a week from then. I was like, I have not done a single full out since like 7 months ago. And it was just like, on that competition, I'm good on the choreography, but I'm not in any of the stunts. They just needed me to have a 14th person just in case we did get a world's bid, because if you get a bid with, like, they had 13 without me. If they were to get a bid with 13 people, they could only take 13 people to worlds, but they have a girl who's injured right now, and she's the 14th person, so I came in for her to fill in. That happened, and then the next weekend we went straight to Louisville. It was just like very sudden, and I was very flabbergasted, and I was very stressed. And it was just, my body was so fatigued, I was exhausted all the time. But now it's like a break from competitions, and the girl that I filled in for, she's supposed to be getting released at the end of January. But yeah, that's my whole cheer story for this season as far as that goes. Moving on to the last segment of this video is going to be tumbling blocks. So I've dealt with tumbling blocks I think 2 times. I don't remember the first time, but the second time was for my full during my senior year, and it was for the entire competitive season. So I had it and it was perfect junior year. And then come tryout season, it's still going well, and then practices come, like the first I want to say like 3 weeks of practice, my fulls were still good, and then it was brought to our notice that we were going to be a senior 5 team, and it was still good, we were still conditioning, and then choreography came along, and I just started to feel a stress about it, and so did everyone else who had their fulls or who were working on them. And I just don't think any of us were mentally or physically prepared to be a level 5 team. And that's when my tumbling block came along for my full, and I threw it maybe once or twice during the entire season, but they were with terrible form. Come the end of, it was like our last practice, and I was just like, I'm gonna throw my full, like I feel good about it, I'm gonna throw it. And it took me 3 tries. The first one I bailed on it, but like I did a really weird tuck. Then the second one I did a full, it was low, but I landed it and it felt really good. And then I did it again just to make sure that it was there, and it felt amazing to land it. I was like, I finally got it back. If you've never experienced a mental block, whether it was with cheerleading and tumbling or any other kind of sport, you won't know how good it feels to finally be able to throw your skill. And I feel like people who haven't experienced them, they're just like, just throw it. You have to get in the mindset of it. You have to want it. I wanted it so badly that entire season, but I could not do it on the floor no matter what. I just couldn't. And like I'm athletic and I was confident in myself, but it just wasn't happening for me. Leading into that, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips on tumbling blocks. Number 1 is going to be, you have to build confidence in yourself, and not in just tumbling and cheerleading. Like there could be some kind of exterior force that's messing with your mojo. Like it could be something going on at home, stress from school, like just something going on in your life. What I did, like when I first started getting my tumbling really well junior year, I was working out, I was in I had just gotten to a happy relationship with Rod. Like I was in a good place with pretty much every aspect of my life. I was in a good place. So it was going from my outside life of cheer, and I was putting it to my cheer life, and it just improved my tumbling and everything so much more. Whether it's building like body image confidence, working out more, dressing up more, doing your makeup more, or if it's schoolwork, like make sure that you're on top of your game there. If something's going on with your family, get some kind of help from like a counselor. If you have like a mental illness, get some help. Like it could be anything that can give you a tumbling block. Try to make sure every aspect of your life is in order to the best of your ability. I know it's kind of impossible, but just do your best to try it. And that change of your outside life will probably show improvement in the gym. My number 2 tip for getting past a tumbling block is going to be visualizing yourself doing it. So whether you've done it before and you have videos of it, you can watch those videos over and over and over, or watch videos of people with the same body type tumbling and watch those over and over and over. Before I go for pretty much any tumbling pass, whether it's round off backhand spring series or trying to do my full, I will visualize me, like I'll look down at the mat and just visualize me doing the movements, and it helps a lot. Or like I'll like be like, I'm going to tumble like Simone Biles or Angel Rice, and I'll just like make myself feel like I am one of those tumblers, or I'll visualize in my head me doing it. And I'll just like, if I've done it before, I can do it now. If you've never done it before, the same thing applies to watching other people with the same body type as you doing the tumbling. My last tip is going to be, don't get frustrated. Getting frustrated is what's going to make your tumbling block even worse. It's just gonna, like, the more frustrated you get, it's like, here's the mental block, here's the sorry, here's the mental block, here's the frustration. As the frustration grows, it like goes over here, and the tumbling block gets bigger and bigger. You can't get frustrated with yourself as hard as it is. I get that it's hard. I get that, like, I don't even know, it's not even a tumbling block. I'm just like, I'm completely aware of what I'm doing wrong, but my body isn't allowing me to fix it. So I feel like it's a tumbling block with my body being too scared. Like, I know in my mind that I can do it, but my body won't. It's so weird. But okay, you can try to center yourself before you go for a tumbling pass. Like, you can meditate or go alone. Do something that you know is going to benefit you, because the more frustrated you get, the harder the tumbling pass is going to be. And don't get mad at yourself, because if you get mad at yourself, it's just gonna worsen it. You're just gonna get, I mean, unless getting mad helps you, because with some people, getting mad like makes them like push through their tumbling and just get mad at themselves and just ignore all those other thoughts. Like, if that helps you, if that method helps you, go for it. But if you're one of those people who like gets torn down by that kind of pressure and fear and just like bad vibes, try not to get mad at yourself. Just breathe and tell yourself, I'm able to do this, but I'm not gonna get mad at myself if I don't. It's just cheer. It's just tumbling. Like, if you really think about it, in a couple, like 20 years, you're not gonna be doing this anymore. It's just cheer. It's something so small. Like, your sport should be your escape. So just enjoy it while it lasts. And don't get mad at yourself. Don't get upset with yourself. So that is gonna be the end of this video. It's the very first 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Vlogmas video that I am doing, and it's the first time I'm doing it ever. So hopefully I'm able to keep myself accountable for doing them every single day, because I really want to. So let's see how it goes. I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. This is probably gonna be the most frequent that I will ever upload until next 12 or 25 days of Vlogmas. Who knows?